Earlier's better. How are we? How are we, guys? Just turn that down a little bit. How are we? I hope we're all well. We are back on Genshin today. Okay, just having a quick drink. It is so hot in my house right now. I have a fan in the background. I don't know whether you can hear it, but that is my lifeline right now. My actual lifeline is my freaking fan right now.
Oh, Feastos
Like,
are just the best snack.
my
They're easy to carry with you and go with so many
Okay, I feel like that's too loud.
sauces.
That is just how hot it is at the moment. It's not even like it's
Actually,
hot.
I'm
It's
gonna
not a
go
nice
buy
heat.
some.
It's like
Be right back.
a musky, like humid heat. Because in the UK, we stupidly don't have aircon. But okay, we're gonna get back into the Archon quests. I have done a lot of just exploring around Nordcry. Hey! Welcome! How are you? Okay, where are we going? I hope you're very well. Oh, that's great to hear. What is somebody... Okay, never mind. Anyway, it's probably going to be a lot of cutscenes today, so if you guys want to chat, please let me know. It's good to hear that you're good. I'm doing very well. It's just really hot in my room right now. It doesn't sound like the mic is picking up the fan right now. I haven't got it on a really high setting, but it is very... It is loud. I think we left off on having
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action.
Okay, let's go.
How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rarer and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies.
So, I get that. I've only just started playing more recently again, because for me it was about 8 to a year I hadn't played for. You've missed a lot. There's a... Damn it, ads! I love the ads and I hate them at the same time. I love them for the fact that then I get like money from the ads, but then I also hate them for the fact that like sometimes I'll be mid-conversation and you guys go ad. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, so I've only just started playing more recently, and I've made it to Nordcry, so may play again. They've just released us going back, I think, to Sumeru. My brother was playing it the other day because he's annoying and he won't let me catch up. So, so basically, I've just got to play it all the way through. Maybe we'll do that for a stream, right? Where like the last so many Archon quests, we just like do like a 12-hour blitz through. I do have to do probably some more of the story quests, actually. Maybe we'll do that. But Nordcry is really good. I really love Nordcry. I still think my favorite nations are between Mondstadt and Natland, but we'll see. Fontaine could come back into the picture there. Anyway.
Turns out, we tick
This
both
may
of
be a
those
lot
boxes.
of spoilers for you, so...
We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Durin are carrying out their part as we speak.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
What's the plan? I was not paying attention. What is the
Any
plan?
firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
The Frost
She's
Moon
becoming my second
Scions are
favorite
behind you as well.
And the rest of you?
Yeah, of course. We're in for the long journey.
No objections? All right. Then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine. Anyone who wants to back out, now's your chance.
Wait, we can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
Nah, we're fighting
A very
this.
people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Heh. Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please and thank you.
This plan can only work
Oh, so she
if
does have
everyone
dealings
does
with
their
Luke.
part. Flints and I will absolutely support it.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also,
We've got a lot of immortals
you are the
here.
last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me
Wait,
Lord
what?
Sonoma Bay.
Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. That's awful. I love the fact you killed with kindness, though. Honestly, yeah. I don't know. I've had to break up with somebody before, and that wasn't fun. It was not fun. But it was more for myself than anything else. Well, it was more for them and myself. Honestly, they should have taken my advice, but they didn't. And they ended up almost getting kicked out of college. So, yeah. Revenge is a dish best served ice cold. But that's awful. I'm so sorry that happened to you. And now back to Genshin. Sorry.
So, the longer
I
your
hope you were
name,
doing okay.
the higher your net worth.
There's
Is
plenty of
that
fish in
the
the
idea
sea.
here? In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right. I know your full name. It's...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to hire me otherwise? Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around? It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours. Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Notcry is gonna go down the drain!
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, she wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kovaki, and then never went and used it all up at once! Never lost so big in my life!
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
Yeah, she
You
better.
will? Well, in that case, how about you give me your chess set? And we call it even.
Oh, that's a no deal.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it. In fact, take it now, and I'll even throw in a free Raker of Solnari. Deal?
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
It's a very useful
don't
thing
know.
to have around.
I'm
But I have
wondering
a
that
funny
too.
feeling
The
it
mum
won't
of
be
a
around
friend.
much longer.
Is it the mum
I
of a
guess
friend,
we'll see in a
right?
couple of days.
So I'm wondering who that is myself, to be fair. Unless you're talking about everybody in the group, then you'll have to just like play Genshin and find out. I don't know who they're referring to. A mum of a friend.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
Oh, you know the Knights of Avonius? You know their captain and leader that's never in Mondstadt? Well, Varka, the one who was standing forward, is all that.
You're not here looking for work, are you? Heed my words and get out while you still can.
No. The captain of the Knights of Avonius is a guy called Varka, and Jean is only the acting, right? So that big guy who was standing giving orders and everything, he's actually the captain of the Knights of Avonius. But also, I've just to go to the message beforehand. Damn, that sounds like a whole situation. That's like a whole thing.
Dory, how are things
So was
going?
I.
Feeling
I had a
ready?
feeling it was going to be like
Oh,
a
I
older,
was
good-looking
born
guy,
ready.
to be fair.
We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangama Bay would let an opportunity like this slip by? Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge the highest price of all. Even higher than the sellers taking advance orders. Ta-da! See? It's right here. Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it?
I had no idea you were so skilled with your hands.
No, I have a supplier. We go way back, so he made me a very attractive offer. Aha! No wonder you were talking about lucky charms at the meeting. You've been getting Kave to make them for you. That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Dendro Archon. Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a day when everyone faces a great crisis. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. I won't go into the details because it's all very complicated, but if you want to know more, you can ask the Dendro Archon about it sometime. Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kave to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kashara War talents, he was the obvious choice.
Yeah, as long as you can look back in it and have a clear conscience, that's all that really kind of matters. I felt bad, because like, you're talking about something that's so different, and I'm like, Genshin. I'm playing a game, so I kind of have to play a game. But this is actually really interesting that Dairo Archon is actually kind of involved. And it's funny considering I know we're going back there soon. I say soon. I have like 6 Archon quests, including this one, to get through before I even get to near that stage. I have a feeling it's got something to do with the doctor, so we'll see on that regard.
Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product. But that's Kaveh for you. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kaveh. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? What's your proposed use case? Has it been approved by the relevant authorities? So nosy. My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about your business.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case, because it would involve grave danger.
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious. He probably felt responsible as the one who made it.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Not sure why, though. His housemate doesn't seem to really care that much about this kind of stuff. Either way, all's well that
I
ends
hope
well.
everything goes well.
I'm just glad to finally have my hands on the
things
product.
happen for a reason,
I wouldn't
so
want
if
to
you
be
can take
without
something
it,
out of
given
this,
the potential
please do.
dangers that lie ahead.
Like, life never throws anything at you that you cannot handle.
What does that look
And
mean?
I do strongly believe that, because I've gone through some really rough times, and I'm
super
still standing,
surprised.
you know?
This
Life
must be
doesn't
the first
throw
time
unless
we've ever seen
they
you
know
actually
can
get serious about something.
This is not the little way that we used to.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. Obviously, Mora plays a big part in that. But there are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back a debt, returning a favor,
Okay,
or
I'm gonna say this as
showing
well.
some
You know,
kindness.
the single life is not that bad, right? You know, you could, like, I don't know, take some time, figure out your life. You know, you could literally just, like, I don't know, be single, enjoy your life. You know, the single life is not that bad. Like, everyone's like all of my friends that I know that they're either like in relationships or keep getting into messy relationships and then get out of the messy relationships and then just go back into another messy relationship. Like, their lives are so complicated because they have relationships. And there's me, who 100% could get a boyfriend, kind of 100% doesn't wanna. I'm just okay just to live my life. Like, take some time, you know, and I've still, like, myself and I, we still have things to work out, which I am doing a lot better at, so, yeah. Single life is okay. Just gotta point that out there for everybody. Single life is okay.
Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first investor I ever had. And I want my investors to know that Lord Sangama Bay is the best in the business. And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure the Dendro Archon and all of Sumeru is prepared to face whatever comes.
Okay, so you never attempted to ask for it back, did you?
Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. I'm no saint, so don't treat me like something I'm not. My priority is doing the business that I want to do, so long as my conscience lets me, but it usually does. That's the Lord Sangama Bay business model.
She is so cute.
If you say so. I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Don't go trying to figure out what kind of person I am. You'll exhaust yourself. Much easier for everyone involved if you just take my word for it. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks so much. You're my favorite assistants.
Oh my god, I just thought of something, like, so random, and I actually mean so random. Me and my brother were meant to have, like, a movie sleepover night last night, and we've been going back over, like, like Monster High, and it just reminded me. My brain goes in weird directions. So like, oh, every character has different heights, and then I imagined like Monster High, and like in some cutscenes where in the background they just have like ghostly figures of monsters. They're like all the same height. My brain just did such a weird thing just then. It just went so far away from what was actually happening. I was like, I'm not here anymore. I just thought I'd point that out to my chat. You know?
The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol isn't involved in regular patrol duties around.
I thought I'd just point it out.
Traveler, Paimon, it's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of. As you're probably aware, Varka, Durin, and I captured some abyssal creatures from the Wild Hunt. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures. The process went very smoothly. The findings, however, come with some troubling implications.
What? You can actually dissect the Wild Hunt?
That depends on your definition of Wild Hunt and dissection.
Harmless, lifeless. These words are accurate descriptions.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. But taken as a collective, the medium through which the Wild Hunt is summoned does appear to have a soul. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptotire, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the Faustsert Elegy. But she barely mentioned Rerir at all. I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, that's a pity.
I have no idea what they're talking about
I
anymore.
should like
This
to
is
hear her
so
thoughts on the nature of the life form he has become today. It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyssal being channeled through a fractured physical existence. A consequence of being torn apart by an unknown power. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is that he sacrificed a degree of individuality in exchange for a continued existence. Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting research, I have a tendency to go on indefinitely.
It is a
Back to our
tendency
research
like,
findings.
What is going on?
Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's corpse is completely contaminated by the Abyss, and the effects are irreversible. You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form. But in my view, even that would be inaccurate. In reality, his whole being has been consumed by the Abyss. In other words, he is now nothing more than a manifestation of abyssal power. Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power. Hence, we cannot fundamentally destroy the Reihir of Solnari either.
Oh, that's terrible news! So, that's it? We can't defeat him? Not even if we get the power of the Three Moons?
Yeah,
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the end. Time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us to bring it.
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip. Durin and I will be heading off shortly.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be careful.
We will.
All right then. Stay safe.
Ooh. Off to the islands. Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering what all of this stuff is, if you get this max leveled, which I have in each region, you get a little compass thing at level 3, and it will tell you where everything is. Brilliant, I say. Absolutely freaking brilliant. Now let's kick this off. There are so many people here.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
My lady, what are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear, but I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future of Nodcry. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone.
Love that, Varka. Just saying.
Guess
Hey,
I
everybody.
should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield.
Yeah, not the time, not the time.
The biggest strengths are honesty and hard-workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
Varka sounds like so confident in this. I'm like, he has no idea. So much could happen. Oh wait, if it's the chest here, I can't get it. Never mind. It's like, ooh, chest. Let's quick grab it. But then I was like, actually, this is the chest I can't actually get yet. It's fine. I have no idea how I came this way.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's how the others addressed you.
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainsleff?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name. At least, not in the same way that Dainsleff is yours. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
You're different from other people. I sensed it the first time we met.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleff?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That's so sad
That
if
would
that's
not
the
be
case.
for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I remember little that was beautiful or sentimental. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome.
And that was his, like,
I
best
know he's your
as
friend.
well.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life. Some friendship, that is.
Okay. So, do you plan to fight him with us?
You
see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand.
My phone is overheating.
Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at the time, but now I feel very grateful for it.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Yes.
Hi, if you've just joined, welcome in.
I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest. Yet even now, they support me. Which means I was wrong about them all along.
Yeah, definitely.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing their help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully, talking about it will do us both some good. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think they've been listening.
Oh no!
Shall we say hello?
Oh no, we've been caught red-handed.
Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
We didn't mean to eavesdrop. Sorry, we were just concerned about you.
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Recher of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time, but I will seriously consider joining you.
You
yeah,
will?
it must be hard.
Thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
Yeah, the past
That
has
doesn't
a
matter to
way of
them.
rearing its ugly
They're
head.
grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
That got me so wet somewhere so far. It got impressive move on my part. Anyway, let's go. Flins!
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles. When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
I agree.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Was this where we're meeting?
I struggled to settle down at first, because of the nerves. But don't worry, I got enough sleep in the end. I'll be just fine.
Thank you, everyone.
Please.
Oh, thanks for
I'm
everything.
just doing my part.
I read that so wrong.
Over here!
Oh, Neph's here now. The goods have been delivered.
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing support as necessary. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support to us directly, using her latest invention.
Ooh,
Excellent.
interesting.
My thanks to all involved.
The chess set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting.
Yeah, okay, we
Let's
did
make the
trap him.
first move while we still have the option.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe
Well, that's a
hiding
good
place.
point. Why don't we find a solution where we can trap him?
Be careful,
Like,
Traveler!
like this, there has to be a way that we can actually trap him, right? If the chessboard's not powerful enough, find something that is. Maybe put him into a memory state until...
I will.
Okay.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
Not
I
just
wouldn't
yet.
be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Why? Oh my god, that is such a picture. I need to like find a way to save some of these pictures and have them as my desktop screen.
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you too.
It all adds up.
Let me help you guys. Big this!
Taurus, stay your hand.
Yeah, we're gonna do absolutely
No more now.
absurd.
It all adds up.
Our last lamp.
No more lies. Seek within.
Moonlight,
One heart.
Grace.
Be whole. Leave this place.
Water jet!
hunt them down! Observe. Futile, hunt them down!
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Pathetic!
The deception ends here.
By the frost moon of old.
Be silent. Hunt them down! To dust. Move!
Can't hide the truth.
Water jet! Bombs away!
You poor last lamb.
The moonlight. Close your eyes. Pray silent. Do you fear the dark? Observe. Hunt them down!
Okay, this is not
Water
right.
jet!
Move!
No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
I'm not doing okay there. I've actually just seen its house. I'm not doing terrible.
The moonlight. Be praised.
No more lies.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
How unfortunate. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Oh, Nefer's getting hit bad.
Water jet!
Do you see now? From here, when will it be as you foretold? Moonlight betrays you.
Pretty quickly. I should probably give some food to my party because it's gonna die soon. Let's see.
Your foul spirit is not welcome here.
The deception ends here.
By the frost moon of old.
Beware the creatures of the night. Keep your distance. Close your eyes.
Can't hide the truth.
The moonlight betrays you. Hunt them down! Futile!
Is this doing anything at this point?
Be silent. Fear the dark.
It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Branches aside,
I have a feeling that I'm gonna lose it.
everlasting forest.
There's no way this is gonna actually.
Raise you.
No more lies.
Pathetic.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
With one heart, we pray.
I know well. I thought me and half the house.
Futile.
Water jet!
Hunt him down.
Steady now.
No more lies.
Pathetic. Be silent. The moonlight betrays you to dust.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Futile.
Water jet!
Hunt
Can't
them
hide the
down.
Wipe out!
No more lies. The deception ends here.
By the frost moon of old.
Your little game of heroics is over. Who wants to go first? Betray them.
Ah, seriously?
Get out of my sight!
No! We've been separated.
Take.
You okay?
Nefer, where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence. And reborn.
Be careful what you wish for.
Lauma! Can you hear me?
Silence.
Voices are gone. But at least we know they're still there.
Run or to hide.
Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Stalling him. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come.
Okay, so our plan is something that's gonna happen soon. I just need to keep stalling.
It all adds up. The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
I'm doing less and less damage!
Seek within. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Oh, man. I'm not doing well, chat. Back this way, this way, 2, 3.
I've got this. The shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck.
How much power will it take?
How
It will
unfortunate.
take everything you've got. Because it's taking everything I've got.
Absurd. Can't hide the truth. No more lies. The mystery unravels.
Wipe out! Go!
taking absolutely everything I've got right now. I have no idea how long I'm gonna hold this up for.
Can't hide the truth. Seek within.
Looks like no physical damage is doing anything for me.
Bombs away!
No more lies. It all adds up.
Water jet!
Okay.
The mystery unravels.
Wipe out!
I have no idea if this is a time thing or if it's like you've got to get to a certain health. Because honestly, these two characters, I'm not really
Hide!
Seek within.
Bombs away!
It all adds up.
My dude, I still have to worry about the Fatui. Like, honestly, at this point in time, you're my least concern. But actually, my most concern.
Destroyed!
No more lies. Curses. There's no other way.
Go Neffa.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely. So we're just fodder.
Never! Your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then, I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on. Keep holding on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are, you've backed yourself into a corner.
Oh, damn.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rerir.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, you can't really.
No, it's your turn to feel afraid.
Cutscene time.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
Ooh.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference. allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
Please don't tear in
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Go, girl! Oh, this is so epic!
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Demon Slayer.
Goodbye, Rerir.
Go,
We
Demon Slayer.
won.
But at what cost?
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it.
Oh, yeah, because her healing ability.
Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Well, she didn't see it,
Reckless
'cause she
how?
came
The
blind.
situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome, and I don't want you to lose your sight for good. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. Whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see.
Yeah.
I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you. Really.
All done.
My god, I'm just enjoying, like,
Don't
the fan
try
right
and
now.
open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until
That's a
then,
good point.
please
Columbina's never
follow
opened her
your
eyes.
recovery plan to the letter. I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home, relax, and rest. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nodcry. All in this land will be grateful for what you have done.
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both.
Nice. See, that is a photo. I want a Genshin photo, just like on my desktop. The sight of Nephis navigation the road or eyes closed is a new one for you. Process everything. So let's just be this is you may seem almost smug. Yeah. Almost. But things have a way of rearing their ugly head, so who knows what's going to happen next, you know? We could then be facing against another member of the frickin'
There's something I want to let you know.
Yes, damsel?
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt.
Oh no, that's
And
not
since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Oh, sweetie.
Huh. Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
You're right. There's no damage. That's a relief. But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kutar share something like this with me. In the past, you never used to open up about yourself.
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Yes, friends. We are your friends.
You have no idea how glad I am to hear that.
You can't help but break into a smile at the word friends. It's a warm and fuzzy feeling warms inside your chest. One by one, your fellow teammates report in to inform you that everything is under control, and as instinct, you lie down. You fought on the front lines against Rio, and now you need rest. Rest is a luxury. What's going to happen next? Next Archon quest, please. Because obviously we had to stop in the middle of this because I kind of had to go and sort out my brother, but still.
Yay! You're awake!
Yeah?
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I think
I'm
so.
doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night. Poor Paimon had to eat all by her lonesome.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
I love the fact that we get to hear my voice
It
a lot
wasn't the same
more.
without you there to share it. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She couldn't enjoy the food and settle down to sleep.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Varker and the others are organizing a victory feast and they want to celebrate with you.
Yay!
He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle, so guess you won't be needing those. If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to
Let's
keep
go.
them waiting.
Time for a feast. We're probably only going to do like 1.5 Archon quests today.
We're here!
Traveler and Paimon!
Also, if this is just
Perfect
only number
timing.
4, like
We
what
were
are the next
literally just saying
6?
how there's no way we're holding this victory feast without you.
Yeah, the next
any
6.
longer, and
I've
we
just
would have
realized this is 4,
postponed it
it's
till
not 5.
tomorrow.
How are you feeling today?
With so many more Archon
Much better,
quests.
thanks. Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Yep, we're here for you. Anything you need, just let us know.
Will do.
Where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
And that's at that point, if she's right over there, why did we not see her? You know, where did we come from? We came from there. Okay, we came from here. And just walked straight up. And we didn't even notice her. I mean, she seems to be doing alright. Hiya!
Traveler, Paimon, Are you recovering well?
Much better, thanks to a good rest. You're looking well too.
Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days rest. I can actually open them again now.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not to strain your eyes while they're still healing.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow you for a moment? I could do with an extra pair of hands.
Oh, sure. Coming.
Did
you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat among yourselves. I'll grab us some drinks on the way back. Paimon, you still like 'em sweet?
You bet. Make it extra sweet, because Paimon's earned it.
Sure thing.
I'm wondering. The thing is this like I'm trying to like find out who Paimon is and just like decipher who Paimon is. But I don't think I'm ever gonna learn. Also, I'm just thinking I might make this the shortest stream today, only because it's like nice outside and I kind of want to go outside. Like, it's a nice heat wave. Might as well go outside. That, and I was watching the anime yesterday, so I might actually just leave my room today.
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think?
More of a wolf. Sorry. More of a wolf in my mind. When it's hot, I get really
definitely
tired. But
a
when
snake.
it's cold, I get really tired.
A poisonous one who spewed his venomous hatred everywhere. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say.
I guess he didn't like seeing people go down the path of
Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But me? I think hatred is a perfectly justifiable emotion. What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living.
I see a lot of things that you can depend on. When I took a look at your life.
If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool. That's why the Academia turned their back on him, and why the other tribes ganged up on him.
Yep.
Oh, Father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled liar. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same way. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception?
Sadly, I never heard the Abyss voice. What was he actually like?
Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me.
Sounds like he was nice enough to you.
So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it? He's a prisoner,
sure, not
and
really.
he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people's approval. He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rerir any different? You can't work as a spy your whole life and expect a happy ending. It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making. But it's still human nature to want to go on living. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think?
Oh, damn, I don't know. They say a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. don't know. I don't think so. Because you can lie about several things. You can lie to give hope. You could lie to give peace. So I don't think they're the most worthless things. I have to disagree.
Oh, really? Well, it takes a very kind person to find compassion even for liars. If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because all they care about is themselves.
Not
For
necessarily.
example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. Stops other people trying to steal it from me.
Yep. I have a feeling some people over there might have overheard that.
So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them.
Is that your way of saying you're warming up to them now?
Oh, is that what it looks like?
100%. What it looks like is you're starting to see us as your friends.
Well, you all know my past now. And I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, you need to have a sense of perspective and play your hand accordingly. If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. I trust you'll respect my wishes as a friend. But don't forget, I will also be watching you like a hawk.
Sure, my dear. Don't worry. We're best friends.
Very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, Paimon suddenly remembered something.
Oh yeah, Varka wanted to talk to us about something before all of this mess even happened. Is that what it is?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once.
Oh, the mystery ally. A noise.
Huh? Am I imagining things?
Who was the mystery ally? I hope we're about to find out though.
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco too than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going on. He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on guard.
Someone even knows Tuhei. I remember the Fatui, the Harbingers. I have a feeling it's the Doctor. Because if they hate the Doctor, they're instant allies. Like, one of them I consider an ally full stop. Because she hasn't given me any reason not to think of her as an ally. And until that happens, then yeah.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely to see you. I must thank you for the device you provided. It was an enormous help. Would I be right in thinking that it was developed by the Academia?
Of course
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly came to thank you.
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay.
Exactly.
Play your cards right, and you might even stand a chance of becoming my long-term supplier.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself would be a great honor for the Curatorium.
Oh my god, if those two ever decided to like just team up
Who said anything
everything,
about
they
charity?
would dominate.
First time hearing about it.
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nodcry, your desert interests, and...
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Exposing my investment history!
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of the land you purchased was with the intent of building a sanctuary? Yes, I heard about that too.
How did you...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangamabe. You don't like people finding out about your good deeds, do you? But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps, where there's a will, there's a way. You did it for Sumeru, didn't you?
Of course she did.
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. I figured if I built something there, it might at least get some use in an emergency. Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. I've lost family to a disaster before, and I don't want to lose any friends or business partners if I can help it. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere with plenty of food, water, and medicine. Where everyone could live happy lives. It was something I looked into, but after discussing things with the Dendro Archon, I decided on a more effective strategy. The tech people handled the tech, and Moneybags provided the Mora. It just made the most sense.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in terms of Mora, and all you care about is growing your own wealth.
So, what's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's human nature. So yes, I love Mora, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
But surely you have dreams of your own, beyond just making Mora.
You don't get it, do you? My dream is to invest in other people's dreams. And, you know, make a nice little slice for myself along the way.
Aw, I love that. She's
Just
so
thinking
cute.
about it makes me happy. That sweet, sweet sound of Mora.
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Yeah.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor. Don't worry about it.
Seems like we've both been away from home for a very long time.
Oh yeah, 'cause they're both from
Yeah.
Samara.
So long that I barely remember what my family even looked like.
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah, though it's been years since my sister passed away. It's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but memory can be even more ruthless than the most calculating business person. Beyond a certain point, if something isn't helping you, it just gets rid of it. My sister can't help me now. Slowly but surely, her face is fading from my mind's eye. It's become a vague impression.
Not everything will fade. When loved ones pass away, the beautiful memories are the ones that last the longest.
Yeah, that's true. If you ask me, that's the one silver lining in all of it.
Well, that, plus, I'm sure that life is much better now than it was back then.
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of Mora, a big beautiful house, business is booming, and I'm as happy as can be.
Aw, that's so nice.
You've got a lot going for you too. Boss of the Curatorium of Secrets? I'm sure there's plenty of Mora to be made in that line of work.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like if the day that those two ever join teams to start like a business, it's doomed. If they join forces, that's the end of the world. Ooh, this is gonna be a good conversation. The Knights of Vivonius.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start to take a turn for the worse, make sure you tell me right away.
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything, so...
Don't
What?
sell yourself short.
You're too humble, young man.
You played an indispensable role in the battle for Nodcry. We can't thank you enough for your support. Sometimes, when people praise you, it's because you deserve it. The best thing is to
Exactly.
accept it
Take
calmly
it
and with grace.
and never leave with it.
It's important to learn how to respond to words of admiration.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you worked flawlessly at lightning speed to get the job done.
Well done.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical array.
Yes.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
okay, yeah, I did work pretty hard to help prepare for the battle. No point denying that.
Nice. Good. Take some
you
credit.
guys!
Seriously, great work, everyone. You all outdid yourselves.
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Yeah, I fell asleep. I slept for so
Seems like
long.
you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Didn't take any.
Can I get you a
Thursday.
drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now? You've sure learned a lot recently.
Well, here's from
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy. Don't worry, I'll blend into society yet.
I think it's the
Paimon
first thing he
believes
needs to
it.
learn.
You're clearly a fast learner, just like your brother. To be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite follow all the details when you first explained the plan to us.
Don't worry, that's completely understandable. Unless you're a student of alchemy, it's hard to grasp the principle and how the process works.
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole the power of Kuvaki. And that gave us the idea of stealing his power to turn it against him.
Yep.
When facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, it's best not to engage them in battle. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided to help Columbina get strong enough to at least stand up to him in a fight. For this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack, confirm who his main target was, and make sure that he wouldn't go beyond the range of the alchemical array. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. But to mitigate the impact of the battle, we identified one location in particular as the ideal spot, which is where the confrontation took place. The alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. Then Durin processed it to render it usable by Columbina. That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on impossible.
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join us. Given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision he made.
Confronting a former friend in battle, that can't have been easy.
It must have been a painful choice to make. But I'm sure that making a decision was far better for him than staying in limbo.
Absolutely. He was torn between 2 paths, but in the end, he made his choice and stuck to it resolutely. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who'd stay trapped in limbo for long.
Nope.
Anyway, however you cut it, everyone gave a stellar performance. And now, it's time to kick back and celebrate.
That's the only reason you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends. I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that's all, you can leave now.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Oh, damn.
Melania, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Right, you see that one up top there? I can't get it. Catching up with friends. Hope I'm not interrupting. I should have said catching up with friends.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time?
No, we just came to say thank you.
We just wanted to, see how you were doing now that it's all over.
Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope you didn't seriously think that the Rayhir of Solnari would be able to lay so much as a finger upon me, given how prepared I was.
Yeah.
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh?
The spy book and teacup on the table. Afternoon tea. So we were interrupting after all.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead.
Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at all those calculations.
You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribblings.
Really?
I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant, dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far-flung future. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people do the crosswords in the newspaper. This is my equivalent of that. Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious. The past is my favorite. If nothing else, it's already set in stone, so I don't have to rack my brains trying to figure it all out. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy they call Lord Artificer.
Oh, Lord Artificer, you mean?
Who else? Pretty much all the mecha and Fontaine are his personal handiwork.
Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally?
Honestly, that would be something really good to know.
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough.
So you've actually met him, but he lived hundreds of years ago.
Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all his manuscripts. I honored his request, but I did read through everything first before destroying them. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear like that. It would have been such a waste.
So, that's where the formulas in your notebook are from?
Damn.
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solve for fun when I'm bored. Alain's work was like epic poetry. The formulas in my notebook are just silly little riddles in comparison. Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least, solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me, because I lose a few brain cells in the process. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narcissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something deeper, a sense of nostalgia for the past. Unfortunately, childhood would end, the prophecy would come true, the apocalypse would arrive, and the future would never be. A mad dream that would normally only capture the minds of lunatics begin to take root in their hearts. A dream of saving the world. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, that dream would probably have ended up as something for them to joke about in their older years.
Okay, I'm worried. I'm not worried. I'm wondering if, like, I feel like as if you went back, like, if you finished Genshin up to this point and you went back and played through everything all over again, I feel like a lot of things would make more sense now. Like, because obviously we know that my brother came to get us in the capsule and we were gonna flee together, and then because the opening scene is us fleeing during the era of Conria, so this is 500 years ago. But then we only wake up now, but we know the God of Time was the one who did that. You know? So it's just like, it's a whole mess. at first we wanted to know answers to where our brother was, and then all this came about. But also the thing is, we also learned is that Khaenri'ah, my brother only came in at the end of the Khaenri'ah dynasty. So not long before everything came about. Which kind of begs the question of when did he go on a journey across the world? Was it when Khaenri'ah had died? I have a feeling that that's the timeline. There's a lot of confusion with timelines and stuff. I feel like he came to Khaenri'ah, but then he wasn't in our spaceship. That's the thing that's confusing. Unless he's not actually our brother and just the Abyssal taking his form. And our brother is still in the capsule. You know? But that doesn't make much sense either. I feel like maybe he... Because he also didn't know we were alive. Like, he didn't know we were alive. So I'm wondering if he ejected himself out from the spaceship and we were still in there. We crash landed in Nordcray. He thought we were dead. And then obviously the whole thing happened where two worlds collided in Natland. We got the key. And then he got that. And he came to save us. There's just so much that still doesn't make sense. But obviously he thought we were dead. And yeah. But then we got separated and he still never came looking for us. I don't think our brother cares about us very much. I'm also under the impression that maybe our brother doesn't exist and it's all just like in our head. I don't know. Maybe we're one and the same. I don't know. It's so confusing.
But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that dream with the full power of their intellect, and it grew into something that ate away at their souls. The first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alan's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alan did not approve and parted ways with Renee. It's complicated. Alan wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friendship. But when he told me about what happened, I could tell he still had some suspicions about Renee's motives. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream of salvation. His futile attempt to change the tide of fate only resulted in a wave that swallowed up the world, even before the apocalypse came. And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. At long last, Renee awoke from his deluded dream. Though of course by then it was far too late.
Definitely.
What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? His view that any price was worth paying to achieve the lofty goal of saving the world? Or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil madman who wrought havoc on the lives of everyone around him as he pursued his delusional dream.
See, that's difficult.
Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective.
He wanted to save... He had good intentions. This is the thing, is what I feel like. A lot of people in these situations have good intentions. They just go about it wrong. I just heard my brother. So, I think out of everything, I have to say, I don't admire him, but I don't admire him. You know, I don't know.
What a cop-out. But I suspect you'd have a more incisive and insightful answer if we dug into it further.
What about you? What's your take?
I don't like fanatics who give up their whole lives for their ideology. Nor do I like fools who let their delusions take control. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. But he had a sage-like intellect. And still managed to get himself lost in a labyrinth of his own desires.
Yep.
Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Alain Guillotin, the Lord Artificer. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. But after that, Alain lost his friends and family. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. It's not like Alain sacrificed them for his cause or anything.
Yeah.
After that, the only thing supporting his work was the same dream that had dragged his closest friend down to the abyss. But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, Alain continued to reject any form of transcendental knowledge or power. He was suspicious and fearful of it, having seen the way it had affected his closest friend. I think that formulas and machines derived solely from human intellect were the only thing that gave him a sense of spiritual comfort. Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. It barely left him space to breathe in his lifetime. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he finally accepted the truth. The Nazissenkreuz Institute needed someone, and a human being, to see its story through to the end. He quit working on his formulas, trading them in for the fairy tales that had played such a formative role in his childhood, but which he barely touched in his adult life.
Yeah.
He told me that the director of the Nazissenkreuz Institute used to read those fairy tales to the children as bedtime stories. Apparently, they worked wonders at sending kids off to sleep. I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being plagued by depression. By that point, nothing else really mattered.
Yeah, I guess so.
At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Nazissenkreuz Institute orphanage, while the Fontaine Research Institute he had founded continued tirelessly with its work. Many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again cause a rift, this time between members of the Fontaine Research Institute. But the actions of those fools had nothing at all to do with Alain. And that is the story of two people from the Nazissenkreuz Institute who both wanted to save the world.
Yep.
One went all in on his fantasy of salvation without ever looking back, and ended up calmly sinking to the bottom of the deepest sea. The other sought desperately to burn bright in his life, even though he wasn't sure where he was going. I do sometimes wonder, why is it that people like them have such grand hopes of saving the world?
Because what else is
Even
there?
the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps, for each of them, their mission to save the world began with a very simple desire: to save themselves. They were
I
young
think it was
children
more
with
than
friends
that.
and family who mattered to them, desires to explore the meaning of life, ambitions to have
She
a
does love to
successful
talk.
career.
I will give her that.
They didn't want to see all of that taken away in one fell swoop.
Also, hi,
Or
just joined.
maybe they
Welcome
just
in.
wanted to find something to anchor themselves within the chaos, to stop them getting quietly swept away by the storms of life. But instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky road laid out by fate. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world?
I don't. I hate these questions. It's like, it's such a cop out, but I don't know. Like, what would you do? Do you think? I mean, if I want to, I honestly don't care so much for myself. I care more about my friends and family. So I'd want to save them, and if that means I had to save the world, then yes. But then again, the desire for human preservation, like, someone will go to a degree to save everything to save themselves. So I don't know. I don't think so. I think no, I don't know. It's a
You
cop-out.
don't know? I guess that's a fair answer.
I don't know.
At least you're not trying to hide your confusion. Alan was much more straightforward about it. I asked him the same question back when he was in his prime, putting all of his energy into his work. Yes, it's enough. That was all he said before getting right back to his work. He was always that way. All right, tea time's over.
Did we even have tea?
I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't involve interrupting me. Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostics.
It's so confusing. Oh, is this a new quest line we've got? Okay. I have so many story quests that at some point I am got to do because it's kind of getting insane. Like, these are all the ones. Oh, I've still got so many more. Like, are you kidding me? There's so many. This would take me like a week's long stream in order to get any of these all the way done. Although I've just seen there is a clear one. I have very few that are not unlocked. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let's continue onwards.
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards. We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately. Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
Amazing! Paimon never thought we'd end up having downtime and not cry.
Yeah.
Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it was either the Wild Hunt causing chaos or the Vatui stirring up trouble. It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel, ready to go boom at any moment.
We really have achieved a lot since we've been here. The Traveler and Paimon strike again, obviously.
That's right. Another win for Tibet's top duo.
Ah, yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place?
The what?
Oh, yeah.
What now?
Lama told us that was coming up soon.
Oh, their ritual thingy.
Wait, why do you mention it though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it too? Paimon thought it was just for moon goddess worshippers.
You're partially right. Most people in Nasha Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business. They do not concern themselves with the religious element. The festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance. They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Nodcry's most lively festival.
Oh, sounds like fun!
Yeah, I'm definitely up for that.
Great! Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead. When we first got here, you mentioned that this was where your spaceship landed?
Oh yeah, we should actually
We didn't get to follow up on it at the time, because we got wrapped up in that whole rare situation, but now we can finally start investigating it properly.
Except we have nowhere to start.
Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for. By that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching, but the moment you stop looking, it'll jump right out at you.
I'm not sure it's that simple, Paimon.
Could be worth a try though, right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go.
Okay. We haven't seen Columbina in a while. She used a huge amount of power in the final battle against Rayo, and has been much weaker since then. I don't know if I can do anything to generally help her, but surely a little chat could do no harm. One other thing that concerns me is we've seen no trace of the doctor so far. Yes, that's worrying me.
What's wrong? You look super serious all of a sudden.
I was just thinking about Columbina and the doctor.
Huh? Paimon gets why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the doctor have to do with anything?
We learned back in that land that he had been investigating the moon, but he's been surprisingly absent so far.
Oh, that's true. And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Fatui.
Yeah.
It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to?
Engrossed in one of his experiments, perhaps. Either way, his current inaction is a good thing.
True. Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person. Maybe it's the pressure of being a Fatuse? Especially as a Harbinger. Does she feel like she's gotta act tough to keep up appearances or something?
Maybe.
Dad, every time we headed out with Rarier, she always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots. That's gotta sting.
Definitely.
Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably still furious about it.
Yeah, I have a feeling she might have heard that.
What? Relax, she's not even here. Huh?
What's the matter?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. Sorry, we'll be on our way now. Where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbina? Right, yeah, let's go see Columbina.
We're heading far north. Well, it has surely been some time. That's actually a good point, because of everything I've been doing. I don't really understand this, but there's like quest goal stuff that you have to do with Columbina. I've done none of it, but... Well, I've done some of it, but it's all been accidental. But yeah, let's check in on Columbina. I can hear the voice again. Also, my sister's just woken up because she's got to go to work today.
Hey, she's sitting up!
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests.
Yeah, I feel you on
Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that.
Sorry, chat. I just needed to have a conversation with my bro. With my sis. So let's continue.
They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
Well, obviously.
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain in Teyvat, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
How do you intend to return?
The Moon Prayer Night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Teyvat. The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash
Yeah,
into the false
overthinking
sky.
is not a good idea.
I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
Also, hi, welcome back. It's nice that your friend dropped off you some food, although it is spicy. I'm not a spicy girl, so that's fun. But yeah, don't overthink things. Things are as they are. The past is the past. It's what you do in the future that matters. Well, I say in the future, I mean in the present. Every day you live... Yeah. Exactly.
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes. You are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy!
Exactly.
The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
Paimon said that great. Also, love the fact that you referenced freaking Let It Go. Also, yeah, the quote is, the past is in the past. That's such a high note. I'm not hitting that today. But yeah, 100%. You can only justify, it's your actions at the end of the day. You know? Anyway.
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Yeah.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh.
Which is?
Then, do you still want to give me your hand? Or not?
Sure. Are we gonna see where our crash ship is?
Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the Moon Goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Reihir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home.
Aw, this is so nice.
I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming Moon Prayer Night.
I've never joined a Moon Prayer Night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that. We take care of everything. All you need to do is show up. Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just, this kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
I love these quotes right now because I love that song so much.
They call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
That's exactly what you should do. Yeah, that definitely complicates it, but...
I'll make it work. You have my word.
As a fellow traveler...
Yeah, we got your back! Well, she does. Paimon's actually not too sure what she's planning.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation.
Good.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is. There is no need.
That was kinda cryptic, but sure.
Super,
Guess it's between
super
the two of you.
cryptic.
We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
And also, I do not know.
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part.
Yes.
Lauma's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. When did you become so sneaky?
I've always been sneaky. I do have to admit, this world is like so unbelievably beautiful. Like, I've played a lot of games, and I feel like this is just the most beautiful. I do plan on eventually, when I see a cutoff point for Genshin, I do plan to go to play some of the other games. I did try and play Honkai Star Rail, like, way back when. But we'll have to see on that regard. Only time can tell. I also love the fact that they live in, like, ruined houses. Like, why? They've lived here for, like, so many centuries. Oh, Vaka's here too.
Hey, Lauma! It's us! Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
I mean, to be fair, it's a drink. It's a party.
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
Yeah, sounds about
Mr.
right.
Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Right, yeah, that too.
What do you mean, that too?
I knew the path like the back. That's... I don't know. I walked across an empty land, the only path that ever walked alone. I don't know the lyrics, but it definitely is not that. Oh, why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. I love that one. That's a good one. Yeah. To be honest, songs get me through a lot of stuff. Like, I used to replay a couple of songs, just, it got me through so much stuff, you know? But yeah.
Yes. Celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Nodcry. On this day, the crescent
Also, sorry
moon
for
at
my
the
bad
top
singing.
branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people take these to be blessed omens.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
Yeah, they
That's
just want to
right.
drink.
It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing that their past beliefs were founded on a falsehood.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti.
Oh, yeah. Although in their case, the Adepti definitely do exist. We've met plenty of them over time.
Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope it's okay.
Oh, this could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere? I don't know. I only know somewhere only we know. I don't know the kind of like the rest of this. This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? I got the first bit wrong, but I think I'm starting to get it. This could be the end. This could be the end of everything. It doesn't work quite right. I feel like there's like a oh, I'll get it. I'll get it later. In like 5 hours. Oh no. When I go to bed, my brain will now repeat that song in its head. Thanks. Oh yeah, I have a gift for that as well. Like it's a strange gift. Yeah. It's a strange gift, but randomly songs will pop into my head. For example, freaking a High School Musical song popped into my head the other day, and I just sang it flat out, and my mother goes, how did, but you have a bit, like, yeah. This is why I'm always good. Like, I remembered yeah, it's weird how my brain works. It works in a beautiful way that as long as I can do something once, and then if I store it into memory, I can do it again flawlessly. Like, I'm generally... But it can't be like normal basic knowledge. If I don't need it, I chuck it away. Yeah, songs just go through my head. One time I was on reception and and I was just humming. I don't know what I was humming. I was just humming something, and I was then a customer came up and I was sorting out his membership, and then I just continued to hum the song, and he goes, "Are you the one humming?" I'm like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize." And he was like, "No, carry on. Just whilst I was typing, whilst I was doing all the typing, I was just humming. I don't know what I was humming." He was just like, "Are you humming?" Like, yes, very much so humming. But yeah, anyway.
Wait, so you mean she agreed to it? Huh. That's quite a surprise.
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Yes.
Oh yeah! It's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
Yeah, she probably shouldn't have endorsed your metaphor.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision. Well, if Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
I don't think so. I think we can do it.
Not more than we can chew here.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
Yay, Valka
Not
to the
as
rescue.
such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
Exactly.
The Mostetter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka.
Yes,
Let's start by
agreeing
making
is
our
everything.
appreciation for Kutar the beating heart of the festive
I really
atmosphere.
hope this is a short arc on
And who
Quest,
knows?
because
Once we get the ball
that would be great.
rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
Hey! Did you catch that? Llama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom, and you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces.
I just thought everyone
Big,
has like a festival
beaming
style.
smiles, like their whole face is glowing. And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the Moon Goddess's face at this festival.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway,
I also love
I'll
the fact
take
that
care of business
we
in the
always
city,
come
but
back to
I'll
the
have to
away
leave the
for the
decor
ride
up
and
to
show
you and the
for
Frost
the
Moon Scions. No
the
one else
lantern
can
thing,
capture
right?
the
The
traditional
ride of
aesthetic
lanterns.
quite like you guys.
But we never go to any of the other festivals again. You know? Also, by now we must be traveling at least like a couple of months just to get back. Like, obviously we've got waypoints and you can just go anywhere, but still. What the hell have you just put? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. What was the message before? Well, do you know what? That's
But
good for
lastly,
you.
there's the final key element
Honestly,
that
I love
brings
it.
the festival to life.
Everyone's like, who's crazy,
Companionship.
I feel like has a thing that they can do. Like, I'm definitely crazy. I can just... Songs in my head, songs in my head, songs in my head. Keep going round and round. And it's fun. And it's great.
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also, I have some further questions about Kutar's decision.
I mean, how's she gonna return to the moon?
Time to ignite!
Oh my gosh! No, but like... That's... Whatever I'm standing on makes this too tall. Can I just like... I did it! I did it! I got it in the perfect angle. Look! Take a screenshot! I got it in the perfect angle. Okay, let's go. Ooh, what's this?
Huh? What's this? They
So
sure
what
look
is
like
it?
they're having fun.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Oh, there's another.
Wanatar! You wanna play too?
How we can tell the difference between them is just their head thing. Guess not.
Yeah. She looks more confused than anything.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again.
Floaty things.
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the festival.
Everyone seems hard at work.
I mean, fair.
They are preparing items for
Honestly.
Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture
Everybody
being made
knows
over
that
here.
I'm just like crazy.
Mr. Varka and I were
Like,
just
there's just
finalizing
no
the
word of a
details
doubt.
of where it will be
I'm just
placed.
mentally insane.
Ah,
But they
there
love me
she
anyway,
is.
so we're all good.
I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
We embrace the crazy. The crazy
Look at all these colors. It looks
comes from
great.
us.
Can Paimon try one?
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
You bet. Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite.
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
Yep, 100%.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and Moon Prayer blossoms to
Exactly.
guide us.
And we're called crazy
As
for being
such,
ourselves
the
because
weight
people
itself
aren't.
is a fun feature
So are
of
we
this
crazy
particular festival.
or is society crazy? Be that crazy. We are who we are and we're not apologetic. Like I say all the time, you hate me because you ain't me.
Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival. I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since. I took this to mean her answer was no, but if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation.
Speaking of answers, she asked us to pass along the message.
Ah. I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon Scions of today no longer need a moon goddess. But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I simply wanted to offer her a place to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble.
But it's
what
for
really
her.
pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here.
Are you?
When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is.
Yes, Barker.
Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she?
Exactly.
All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
That is
I see
wisdom
your
right
point.
there.
Yes, she will soon depart after all.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not like she can't come back and visit if she wants, right?
Exactly.
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun, so let's keep it simple.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nasha Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
Mm-hmm.
Sure thing. Let's go. Bye for now, Wilma.
We gotta make
Thank
this
you
party. We gotta
Goodbye.
take the roof off. Speaking of parties, my birthday is now coming up soon, and I'm thinking, right? And I don't know whether I will do this or not, but I watched a YouTuber who streamed for 24 hours straight, as in like they didn't go to sleep. And I was thinking, maybe I do that for my birthday. You know, like from midnight to midnight, just celebrate my birthday. It is on a Tuesday, which is not great, but I don't know, maybe it'll be fun. 24 hours for my birthday live stream. Would you guys be down for that? Honestly, I'm so down for that for myself. But, yeah. I don't know. Might be fun. It sounds good in twist, but blessings alone will be enough, but will. Okay, but I kind of do want to celebrate my birthday on stream. It's kind of what I do every year anyway. I generally have such a fun time when I celebrate my birthday on stream. I mean, last year we opened a freaking god pack, you know? Like a demigod pack. Like, how am I not going to enjoy that?
It's Durin and Albedo with Flints. What could they be chatting about?
Oh my god, that reminds me. I should definitely get Pokemon for it. Pokemon cards for it.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Let's go see.
Ah, Grandmaster. And the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Oh no. Sorry, what investigation?
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon.
The what now?
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait. Why does everyone keep saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Really?
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all. On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
That's not good.
What do you mean? Like, you could see them but not touch them?
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nodcry before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nodcry in the run-up to Moonprayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
Okay, I'm glad that they weren't real.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to inspect a few more locations.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment. But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her.
Yeah, she gets lost.
We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
Well said.
Right? Whatever's happening in Nodcry, she always seems to be the first one to know.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
Oh, hey! think what's up at the moment is the fact that it's so hot in here. What do you mean? If you're saying that I love using caps lock as in for the title, yeah, I don't know why I do that. I just do that, you know? It is what it is. I don't know why I do it, but caps locks for the titles. I think it looks cleaner in my head. You know? Oh. Yeah, no, they love using caps locks. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
You're right, I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little, though. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears. But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual. Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms too. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life.
Also, how are you, sweetie?
Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Oh.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening.
I'm
in addition,
boiling. My
some
room
of the
is so hot
human
right now.
phantoms
I've
would
got like a
seem to
huge
be from
fan
the
on me,
very distant past.
and I'm still really
This is
hot.
clear both
but,
from the clothing they wear and the stories
and if you make
they
the
tell.
joke that I'm so
They
confident
claim
about myself,
to be
calling
from
myself
Hyperborea, a name
That's
which
a
I've
funny
heard from
joke.
Lauma before.
AC doesn't
If this
exist.
is true,
AC is
it
a
means
lie.
they must be from 6,000 years
I
ago.
live in the UK. AC is a lie.
Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
Oh, Paimon.
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker,
That's
my
insane.
sole interest is in the value of the information I gather. Which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flint's, and me.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Oh, yay. Seems like this is us.
Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along.
Really?
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations.
Oh, yeah.
Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess.
Yeah, never
I'd
underestimate
be
me.
happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case. And Yehoda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
Exactly.
No.
Yehoda, why are you saying no?
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss.
Oh no, what is it, Yehoda?
So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
Yehoda, what is going on right now? Girl, you haven't explained anything.
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship.
Like a spaceship?
Our spaceship? Is that our spaceship? I know someone who plays these web games. This is Genshin Impact. It's better than a web game. And he doesn't like Genshin. Well, then he sucks. I'm joking. I mean, game's the game. If they like a different game, they like it. I will say, this isn't for somebody who has time on their hands. No, this is perfect for people who have time on their hands. It's not good for people who don't have time, because it's long. Whereas a lot of other games are like quite short. In comparison, anyway.
That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right?
Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought I was gonna blow people's minds. Turns out I'm the last to find out. Wait, back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything!
Maybe that's a conversation for next time. This is still a huge discovery on your part.
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best, second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course.
Wow. Really? Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you? Please?
Fair enough. You can tag along.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
Okay.
I wish everyone
I
a
guess we're taking
productive
Valka with
investigation.
us.
You too.
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh, sorry, boss.
Damn. She is not learning her lesson. Okay. Are we really gonna find our spaceship? Like, OMG, if we're gonna find our spaceship, that's gonna be great. It's the biggest mystery is, like, how we got here and everything. But also they said, like, flashes from 6,000 years ago. But we only came here 500 years ago? Unless me and my brother departed at different times. I'm going back in time. I don't know. Oh, don't say that. Oh, we gave you the egg. Okay, that's fine. I would really oh my god, this is where a spaceship landed. An inch. Okay, I am dyslexic. And honestly, those two words still look pretty similar. Well, wait, if this is where a spaceship landed, where is it? It's in there, innit? Do we have my spaceship? I guarantee flippin' it.
Wow, what do you know? Yehoda was right on the money.
Mm-hmm.
This Phantom really is your spaceship. But that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists. But somehow it left an after image?
I'm not sure either.
Ah, you're already here.
Lauma.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is?
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them.
Why
since
is it
they can't be
everything in
interacted
Nordcry?
with,
Like, the
and no human
Nordcryans
phantoms have ever
know
made an appearance
nothing
before
about their
now.
land? I feel like nobody in Nordcry knows anything about their history or anything. Like, they'll say, oh, this is a thing that happens. Don't know why it happens, it just happens. Like, they're so accepting of like, yep, this is how things are now. Get on with my day. Whereas in like, and then you have everybody else who comes in and be like, why? 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 What is going on here? Please explain. And they can't. It's just really funny. Anyway.
The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
Let's look around and see what we can find out.
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Wait, can we see if I'm still in there? Like, in the silhouette? Can we just see? It seems like people, the shadows are around.
Everyone, our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that a phantom Rhymehorn deer?
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
Definitely.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Then how about this?
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly. We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are. Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
All back together? Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions.
Are we gonna get any answers? I don't think we're gonna get the answers we want there.
It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while.
Oh, that's good.
This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing to do with the spaceship.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exists in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
Because we don't know the whole world, we only see the small fragments.
Good point. Great thinking, Llama.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
Oh, 'cause I'm in
just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes, still, they deserve our thanks.
But
We
still,
are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends.
where's
Now
it
go
now if nobody
and
could
enjoy your
touch it,
feast.
harm it, or even dig it? Like, where is it now?
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
Well, we talk to the animals first instead of talking to humans. To be fair, animals are so much better. Also, like,
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
okay, so when did it move? When did it... Oh, wait, they're all from different points in time and history. All people who came to investigate.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich.
Huh? You mean Paimon?
No, he means the
Yes,
ship.
brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
We should go with them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
Yes,
I was
very
just
much
seeing
so.
if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice.
So he is just enjoying himself.
I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nodcry. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
Wow, Paimon.
Of course I was.
Backhanded compliment.
Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
If only this showed the moment when my brother was searching for me. Maybe then I could discover why he wasn't in the spaceship. Or if it showed the moment when it disappeared, I might have found out who was piloting it and where they were heading. I have a feeling that it disappeared after I got out. So 500 years ago. We don't even know when the spaceship disappeared. But no such luck. All we've seen is no moment in time during its long stay here.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence. And think about
My
it.
brother's playing Genshin.
So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Thanks, Varka.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, Grandmaster material for once.
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of Favonius is the first to finish.
Wait, we have a team name now?
Didn't we always?
In Team Knights of Favonius as well?
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Oh, Barbados is so good. Because he's the, icon.
Oh, no! Get away! Oh.
Yeah, he can't help them. What happens is what happens.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least try.
Try with what? The past is the past. Let it go.
Try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Duran?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
My guess would be that we are seeing Nodcry during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
Quite possible.
Conria.
Oh, does he not know about
That is correct.
I mean, he was only born yesterday.
As you know, once the Abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Nodcry, causing immeasurable harm. The people paid a terrible price to heal this land. Then, 500 years ago, the whole of Teyvat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Nodcry was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. Be they human, fae, or god. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us,
from the fact that
but
they're
both
saying the
are
same
immutable.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint's. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident? And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events?
Well,
From
what else
everything
can
I
you
know
do?
about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Damn.
Wait. So, you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. That must have been so devastating.
You needn't apologize.
Okay, stop it.
Your passion is a good thing to
6'7"
have.
is such an old joke now.
Treasure it,
Get with the past.
because someday you may find it in terribly short supply.
Nobody
now,
does
at the risk
that
of
anymore.
offending
It's
you, I have a
old
question in
news.
return. Your curiosity toward the abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rerear's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all? My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rerear, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I
Yay,
are quite
we
similar.
can discover the truth
Then
together.
I wish you every success. I look forward to the day of your transcension. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
Why? History is history.
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. I
Yeah.
totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation. And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
If there's a silver lining, it's
Yeah.
that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees. And not just
I have
because
a
it's the
feeling
first
they
thing
will,
she
though.
understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Really?
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea! Hyperborea.
Hyper
I'm
what
serious.
now?
Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Damn,
Well, that goes
she
without
just got
saying.
got.
Sure, let's do that.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry.
And look what she's now saying.
Shutting up.
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
She's being played and she doesn't like it.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong
Yes,
with food.
definitely.
Although, does food go bad on the moon?
Maybe?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I
Maybe
use them
just
for
a
fighting
photo
practice in my
album?
free time.
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in. But we don't interact with her enough to know what she likes.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
Points directly at me.
Wait, what the? Traveler? They're all looking at you.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. I'll find a chance to ask her.
Great! Haha, problem solved.
I love
Now,
how we just get
I need to stop
hooked
by
into these
Dory's.
things.
Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find out what Kutar likes, let us know right away.
Will do. Gotcha.
Is something the matter?
You seem a little down.
I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the Abyss. But
Yep.
it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be all right. Thanks for your concern.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally, we're here to talk.
Don't you forget, I'm a member of the Knights of Favonius. You can always rely on me.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
I mean, you kind of are, because, like, you're not old. Okay, I think we're going to talk to Columbina, and then I think I'm going to end stream there. I know it's a really short one, especially because normally I stream for, like, a lot longer. But at the moment, it's really hot in my room, and I kind of want to go outside. Guys, I want to go outside. I want to touch some grass. No, I want some sunshine because I'm pale and pasty and I look like a ghost. And honestly, I can just see the sunshine.
Columbina, we're back!
Where is she?
Huh? She's not here.
Huh, I can't sense her presence at
Weren't
all.
there a few Kuhenki here last time too? Where did they all go?
Maybe she took them out for walkies?
Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know. Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway.
Yeah, I don't have a good feeling. Fair point, let's go.
Columbina, are you back yet? Oh, how strange. Looks like she still isn't here.
This is a bit odd.
Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a bit worried here. But look at this, she hasn't been back all day.
What about Luanatar? Luanatar, you there? Hey! Do you know where Columbina went?
No?
Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her?
Sounds like I don't know either to me.
Yeah, that's even stranger.
Paimon, look, the flowers.
What about them? Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now.
Let's go. We need to find Mia.
Good idea. She might know what's happening.
I think even I know what's happening. Has she already left this world?
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay?
No. She's missing. Has she visited the Frost Moon?
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either.
Exactly.
So yeah, this is super weird.
Has anyone approached Star Moon lately?
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's not Cry's information hub after all.
Yeah, true.
Makes sense. Let's go!
To me, this doesn't seem good, but I will just read quickly. I'm gonna head back down there just to check out a thing. So I want to know, because I think I've completed the first 3 stages of this. Thought she claims to have run away from home. Okay, I actually haven't. The rewards aren't too high, but I'd kind of love to get everything, so. Okay. Now we can head over. And this is Nasha Town. Though I do hear some singing. It looks really cute.
Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this stall kind of suspicious? It's never been here before, right?
No,
Yeah.
I don't recognize it.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Cry.
Who?
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
No, not that way. The final boss is right here.
The
Why does it sound like
sniffer
Nefa?
mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not.
That voice is
Also-
a little familiar.
Okay,
like
the
Nefa.
jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn
Wait.
around. I'm right behind
No,
you.
that's Alice.
It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great maid more pleased with herself.
It is Alice! Great Adventure of the Realms, Hurricane, Defender of Old Mondstadt. Alice!
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexenzirkel, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing.
Okay.
So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
I love Alice. She is amazing.
Alice? It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the flesh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
You look like...
You look just like Cleve. You look so young.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
That's why I like her so much. She's
So
Cleve's
she's
mother.
a friend of yours?
Wait a second! Wait a second!
This is is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
A friend of you, a friend of your mother, a mother of a friend. Please, our friend. This is the mother. She's our mystery benefactor.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
It's okay, Llama, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too.
She helps us a lot in the past.
That's right. She's a good person, just kinda unpredictable.
I love her. She's
well,
clean, Mum.
What is the human heart if not unpredictable? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma.
That's a very good
Moon
point.
Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nodcry, Alice?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss.
Oh no. I love her outfit.
And
as
what a
well.
formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
Are you sure about that? I'm going to send a formal request for Dream to put you in solitary.
Oh, drat! My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow.
Oh no!
Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
Because it's fun.
For funsies, of course.
Exactly!
What's wrong, Paimon? Are you
Funsies! I
disappointed
love
in me?
that.
Am I a gigantic letdown?
No, it's just... You seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nodcry because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for.
You know what Columbiana is?
Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea?
She kind of knows or definitely knows?
My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well, namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders. I'll skip over the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through.
Okay.
And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
Okay, that's not good.
No wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Because the real moon
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
Which is
In
letting
part,
through.
but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No. There is another far greater factor at play.
Oh no.
The trilunar syzygy.
The
A
what's
trilunar
now?
syzygy.
The what?
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world.
Oh, you're talking about life, death, and such. Wait. The heavenly principles that govern the 7 came to Tevat? I thought they were already... Okay. Law. Life, death, and such, aren't they?
Oh, that's exactly it. The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and... the power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Notcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame. And it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders.
Why are you so concerned about said borders, if I may ask?
Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but it does make sense.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows?
Columbina wanted to use their power to return home.
I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole?
You mean
meet Anne?
Oh, so you remember.
We heard her voice in Fontaine.
Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess.
I forgot that happened.
Her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
Why?
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
No, long ago the dancer who lived here walked up.
My body is so heavy. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long. Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out? I think I'll go for a walk.
She never goes for a walk.
Are you out for a walk too? Huh?
Oh no, Columbina. No. She helped us so much.
The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home. Death is near. Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or... I don't want it to end like this. So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born.
Come on! Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since I was born.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
It's times like these when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes too.
Love that.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face, like they were frozen stiff.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat.
Coming! I want to watch them a little longer.
Oh, sweet sister. This is so sad. This is actually really, really
So
sad.
just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer night.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
They're just having fun.
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
It really is. I love water balloon fights. I had so much fun as a kid.
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? How come Lametti got a midsummer berry dessert? I always get Lockaberry.
Then switch.
I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
Love that
They're
harmony.
sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
Hey! That was 2 bites!
Oh, then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family.
This is gonna make me cry.
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around. It's nice, being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments. What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
Okay.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the Moon Goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
Because heavenly principles took over. It's just like what Conan Bean said, the world itself is rejected now.
To be more pedantic about it, the Moon Goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history.
Yeah, definitely.
theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late.
No.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do.
Yes,
okay,
of course you
buckle
do.
up. It's time for another lecture. Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat was lost. The same logic applies to the present moon goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette. And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
So she needs to...
We did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be.
Hopefully that means you have a plan, because I want to at least send her off.
Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are two problems we need to solve.
I love her hat. I love her fit. I like everything about her right now.
Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat.
She's
at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
I love her.
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence.
I asked her once, but she says she didn't know.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on.
Okay.
The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power.
Yeah, we
Given
knew
her
that
current
already.
condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
I hope so too.
Mage N is going to help us out too?
Beautiful.
That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tevat's border soon.
Thank you for telling us this.
That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee.
I
Hopefully
will
that will
always look out
incentivize
for
you to carry on keeping her company in the future.
I will 100%
Anyway,
do that.
jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till Moon Prayer Night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave.
Oh, yes.
Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes. And a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What?
Oh, it's a riddle.
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
You really are super busy.
100%.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
There are some unexpected names in there.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Oh, I love that!
Yep. Klee's a little angel.
Who loves explosives.
Glad you agree. Well, all the best.
I
See you when I see you.
really want her on banner. They need to do a redo
She left in a hurry.
And just call it everybody.
She didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I doubt that's necessary. A mage of her ability doesn't need our help.
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
Destructive little bundle of joy.
Come on, we'll fill you in as we go.
Klee is the best. She really is the best. Klee is so adorable. Did we just miss her, or
What
did
a
she just
lively
miss us?
place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through!
Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free rein in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair! You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing.
Rude.
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life. Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before Moon Prayer Night.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
Who's his little princess?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand,
Oh, she's gonna be
See?
a princess.
Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly.
I agree.
Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Zandrone.
Looks like they
So
were
that
the
was
best
her
of
way
friends.
of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
I mean, that's so long since past, love. Like, so long since past. There we go.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least
Tip,
expecting
tip,
it.
tip.
Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life.
Proposal.
What a fun turn of
Elegy,
phrase.
how are you?
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
No, someone's behind me.
Here you go.
Hello, sweetie. 10 streams, damn.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where
You're
was
doing so well with that. Although you did almost miss this stream.
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
Anyway, how are you?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
She's found us. Oh, but we walked straight through. That's so sad. Okay.
Columbina?
Oh, I sensed her. Can I see her? Can I see her? Please tell me I can see her. I mean, I wouldn't have walked through her, but I feel like I can sense her.
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
Yay, she's coming with us! Oh, I love that! Okay. Another shift. Let's go. Anytime that message comes out, let's go this way. I do definitely need to figure out how to get all of these because I feel like they're gonna disappear. So I will probably do that kind of like outside of stream. I do a lot of like the adventuring and stuff outside of stream and we just kind of like hang out. But yeah. Okay, but that's where I'm gonna end it there. Mainly because it is getting really, really hot in my room. And the fan is now mostly directed at my PC, which is starting to overheat a little bit. It's really muggy heat. But yeah, I'm gonna end there. We will be back tomorrow for probably another Genshin stream. Most likely gonna be another Genshin stream, but we will find out. You know, there's always time for another Genshin stream, or we may do a frigging I don't know what we'll do, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.